Hello and welcome to this edition of the Grow With Moin Podcast. I am your host, Moin Zafar, and today I want to talk about something very simple but so powerful, which will help you in manifesting your dream projects and creating them into reality. This is something that has really helped me along my journey, and it was one of my biggest challenges as well. But before I get into that, I want to thank everyone who's checked out the YouTube channel, subscribed, and liked the videos. For those of you who haven't checked it out, do check it out. Every episode now has a video content to it, which you can check out on the Grow With Moin Podcast YouTube channel. And if you like watching podcasts as well, if you're a visual person, then that's perfect for you. All right, back to the episode. So I was always someone, and maybe you're someone like this too, who had big ideas and who got really excited about big ideas, but never actually manifested those ideas into reality. And there was some sort of piece that I knew that I was missing, and it was quite simple. And I learned this from people who were ahead of me, and it was writing things down. Now it sounds super simple, but it can be very challenging. And this is the thing, guys, like the answer to one of your biggest problems can be very simple, but just because it is simple, don't let it lose its value. Because I remember when I started my first project, it was writing it down that really manifested it into physical reality, from here to actually here. I'm talking about the business that I started on Amazon. I'm talking about the book. I literally had to write it to actually create it and bring it into this reality. And same with this podcast. And it's something very simple. So you have 100 ideas about this new thing that you want to do, and it's all in your head and it's all overwhelming. So the first thing to do is put everything down on a piece of paper. Everything you can possibly think of regarding this project, write it down. Maybe it's a list of 20 things, 30 things, 50, 100. I don't care how long it is, write it down. Mine was about 30 to 40. All right, so once everything was written down, you prioritize the top 5 or 6 things that you want to do first before everything else gets done. And so you pick out the top 5, you put them on another list, and from that top 5, you pick one thing that you are going to work on and get it done. So from the everything you've written down, shorten the list to a priority list of the five things that you want to get done first that will help the project moving. From that 5, pick one, do it, finish it, and then pick the other one, and then keep on going. So this is the sort of method that I used to sort of get the ball rolling, and it actually really helped me simplify things that were in my head as complicated. But what about this part? What about this piece? What about this piece? Once everything was written down, I could actually plan ahead and create whatever it is that I wanted to create. And that's if that point really resonates with you, I promise you it's something very simple, but I have a lot of people in my network who have ideas like, hey, Moin, I have this business idea. And as soon as I ask them to write it down, it's almost like it disappears. Like they're excited about the idea, but they don't actually want to do the work. And I mean, the reality is if you're not even willing to write down this idea that you're excited about, you probably don't want it bad enough to actually create it. And so if you're someone who feels like something is missing, like this is the piece that you have to embody in order to start creating things and manifesting them into your physical reality. And yeah, like just always have the reasons cleared out. Like, why do you want to start this project? What's the purpose of it? And once you're clear on that, say, okay, I want to write it down. Because if you're not willing to write it down, then you probably don't want it bad enough, and probably it's best to move on and start wasting your energy on just thinking about this, great idea that you have. Yeah, That's it for today's episode, guys. I want to keep it short and sweet. It is simple, trust me, but simple doesn't always mean easy. Just follow the steps, and I guarantee you will make progress more than that you've ever done before. If you haven't actually started writing down the things you actually want. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to this edition of the Grow With Moin Podcast. Thank you for liking the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your reviews. Thank you for reaching out to me on my social media. Once again, if you feel like if there's anything that you're struggling with that I can offer help with, reach out to me and we can have a conversation about it. I'm still offering that 30-minute free call until the end of the year. My main mission is to help you see the fear that's keeping you still and use it as fuel to propel you towards actually manifesting your dreams. So if that is something that you feel you need, reach out on my social media, Grow With Moin Podcast, and we'll have a conversation about it. Once again, I'm not selling anything to you on there. There's no commitment. It's absolutely free, 30 minutes, and I'm going to see what value I can add to you as much as I can. And, come prepared with all the questions that you have. And, can't wait to chat with you guys. Take care.